Hi, this is Kate from Izzalicious Designs, and this is Buttercup, who is wearing green. We're going to use an extended loom. I have said with the other two that I will do tutorials on using a single loom, but it is actually much easier if you have two looms, so we're doing that one first. The way you're going to put your two looms together is columns 1, 2, 5 and 6 are all going to be the same height. 3 and 4 are going to be a little bit higher. If you turn it over, I have the big base plates holding each of the looms, and then I have the smaller base plates linking them together. So this small one links these two and this one, and this small one links these two and this one, and then I have these two holding the last ones together. The arrow is facing towards you. If you don't have an arrow, it's the open part of the peg that faces towards you. And we are going to be double banding, which means you take two bands and you place them across the pegs as if they were a single band. Okay, so that is what we will do. We are also going to be using some googly eyes. The googly eyes are not adhesive and they're not sew-on. They're just ye old standard googly eyes that I got from Michael's, and we're going to actually cut them with a very sharp scissor or knife. So if you need to get an adult to help you with that, that's a good thing if you're a child, to have an adult help with that. I'm also using peach bands for her skin, as I have not had time to sort through my Rainbow Loom ones and sift them into the 4 correct colours, seeing as they like to have them mixed in a bag, and I have to say I loathe that. I'm very excited to say that in a couple of weeks' time there should be a solution to that problem for me with a friend of mine who's producing some bands. So let's do some black hair here. Then taking, sorry, these are all twisted on each other, which is rather odd, so I'm going to untwist them before I can actually place them. We're going to place 2 from here to here. And 2, push everything down so you have room. Here to here. 2 from here to here. From here to here. Now at this point we're actually going to take a single band and loop it on itself and do that. Okay, we are going to do crossover bands, take a single band and stretch it across the length where you have 4 pins to stretch it through. You can stretch a single band like that, and where you just have the two, you're just going to take a single band figure 8, loop it on itself and pop it there. Now for this one, which is a black one, you're going to use a black band looped on itself. This one up the top here, like that. Now we're also going to do a little extension on the side of her head to give her a little sort of peak, I suppose. So take a single black band, wrap it once and twice, and slide onto a double black band, and slide onto another black band. Now this little piece is going to go here, and if you poke your hook through the end cap, that little piece is going to go underneath there. Take a single black band, and we'll do the same for the other side. Slide on another pair of black bands, slide on, the pair is going to go up here, and then the end cap is going to go one spot below, like that. The eyes are going to go from here to here and here to here, so let's do them. Here are my googly eyes, and as you can see, they're just a standard googly eye with nothing on the back. You're going to get a very sharp knife or a pair of scissors, and you're going to scour 2 lines down these. So you're going to put one line sort of here and here, and the other line here and here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. So very carefully, I don't want anybody telling me they've chopped fingers off. You're going to scour those 2 eyes. As I said, if you're a kid, get your mum or your dad to do it. I don't want any accidents. And then you push your hook under one and flip it out like that. Okay, I'm using my metal threader. I made it from a twisty tie, and I have a tutorial on how to make one of those on my YouTube channel. I've put my band through it, and I'm going to thread this like that. Okay, so my eye is on my googly eye like that. Do the same this side. Put my hook through and out the other side. Thread my band on. Thread the band through here like that. Take my threader off, take my hook out, and there is my eye on my googly eye. So let's place these. As I said, one side is going here, the other here. Oops. Push everything down so it doesn't fly off. One side there, and one side there. Okay, let's do her dress. We're going to use 2 green bands and 2 green bands, 2 black bands and 2 black bands, and another 2 green bands, 2 green bands. We're going to use some white bands for socks, so 2 green bands here and 2 green bands here. Now we're going to use crossover bands. I'm going to use green. Take a single one, loop it, figure 8. and they're just going to go like that. Now for the arms, take a single band, wrap it once and twice, and you'll slide onto a pair of flesh tone bands. And you'll slide those onto another pair of flesh tone bands, and that will sit here between her dress and her chin, just like that. Let's do the same again. Single flesh tone band, wrap once and twice, and we'll slide onto a pair of skin tone bands, and then onto another pair. I try and make sure that they're not too crooked, that they're sort of in line with each other. So that is the other arm, and that goes here on this peg here, like that. We need to do her shoes. Take a pair of black, wrap once and twice, and they just pop on the end here. Oops. There we go. Once and twice. Like that. Let's loop this up. Dig down past the end cap and grab the 2 white bands. And again this side, the 2 white bands. Up here. Push these down. Now we need to find the 2 top skin tone bands and loop to the side, and do the same on the other side. Oops. Just make sure you push down past all of the bands first to grab them. There we go. These bands get looped up and up, and then you're just going to take the top 2 bands till we get to the hair, loop up to the eyes, to at least the spot where we attached the eyes, which is this one and this one. Pop him up. Now we're going to find the band that the eye is on, which is the top one. And you're going to splay it out, and the eye is going to go above it. Okay, same on this side. Top band, splay it out, and the eye goes above it. Then when you loop these up, it locks that into place. Okay, so those eyes are nice and safe. Now with the hair, what we're going to do, take the little extension off. Wasn't very wise of me. Let's re-loop that one. There we go. Hold it out to the side. Dig down past the crossover band to find the 2 bottom bands and loop up. You're then going to put the hair extension back. Let's do the same this side, except this time let's not unravel everything. Dig down, find the 2 flesh tone bands, loop up, and then replace the hair extension like that. Dig down and loop up. Dig down and loop up. Now that hair extension is locked into place, it's nice and safe. We'll loop the bangs in. Now we'll loop these sides in. And pick which side you want, it doesn't really matter, but take one side and loop to the other. And then we need 2 black bands. Push your hook down and out through the side. Place the 2 black bands on that hook and drag it back and up through to the back. Take the 2 closest to you up, over and off, and pull tight. Now we can take her off our loom. I can see we missed something there. I'm going to cut it off because I know exactly what it is. It's part of the hair extension, and we will just have 1 band there, not 2, but that's okay. I should have been more careful when I put it back on. Gently ease her off the loom. Straighten her out a bit, pull her little arms out, make her face sit correctly, move her eyes across. This looped bit, you're just going to grab a few bands from behind her head, go under them, grab those loops and pull under so that you can discreetly hide them. If they want to go under. They're quite happy just standing out here. There we go. So just hide them under some of these bands. Now to do her mouth, we're going to take 2 black bands, cut, poking your hook through, you're going to grab one end of the black band. You're going to hold the 2 ends like that to make a loop. Okay, grab one and let go of one side of it, so as you pull just one side comes through to the back like that, and then we're going to dig down under here and pull one end back through. Come on, you. There we go. Actually, I think I want her smile to be a bit, let's push it up here a bit. Hold on to one end, pull the other through. Now I'm going to tie these 2 ends into a knot. Like that. Then I'm going to trim the excess so it doesn't encroach on the front of my figure. So there's half of her mouth. Let's do the other side. Poke your hook through where you want the mouth to start. Form a little loop. Drag it through and let go of one side. Now that's kind of let go all the way over there. I'm going to drag that through to the back here so it's a bit closer. Like that. You're going to go the same spot that the other one came out of. There. And we will tie these two in a knot. Like that. And again we will trim the excess off, turn her over. Now all you have to do is align up her smile. It can be a little challenging. There we go. And that went up a bit. If I could get my hook out, it would be easier. Now my problem is I didn't go through exactly the same hole, but it's good enough, I think. There we have Buttercup from the Powerpuff girls, and here we have all three of them. I hope you enjoy making them. Take care.